Beyrouthi from Securities, a stockbroking firm on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. And there is the market report for Tuesday morning, the 17th of December 2019. Overnight and from around the globe, we start with the Wall Street markets. We've seen the Dow up 0.4%, that is 101 points to 28,236. And here again we can see that the Dow has hit an all-time high once more. The broader S&P 500 was up 0.7%, 22 points higher to 3,191. The Nasdaq Technology Index was up 0.9%, 79 points higher to 8,814. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 index, which comprises most major European markets, was up 1.1%. In London, the FTSE 100 index was up 2.3%, and in Germany, the DAX was up 0.9%. In Japan, the Nikkei index was down 0.3%, and in China, the Shanghai index was up 0.5%. On our market yesterday, we had another beautiful day, 1.6% higher, 110 points above the previous level, and hitting 68,849. At the moment, the futures are indicating that the market most likely will open 28 points higher to 6,877. We remind the listeners that the all-time high that we've seen a few weeks ago was 6,880 something, and we most likely will see the market reaching that level again today, and whether it will actually go above it or hit it and retrace, that's an interesting time for us to watch. Gold was steady at 1,481 US per ounce. Silver was also steady at $17.11 US per ounce. Copper was up 0.9%, and West Texas crude oil was up 0.3%. On our stock yesterday, 36% of our stocks advanced and 22% declined. Best performing stock was QBE, up 2.6%, followed by Santos, up 2.3%. Worst performing stock was Woolworths, was actually up 0.5%. Yes, it was up. And by the way, we're saying it's the worst performing stock because everything else went higher. Bramble was also up by 0.7%, and Telstra was up 5 cents to $3.72. The Australian dollar was trading at 68.8 US cents, 61.7 euro cents, 51.6 British pence, and 104 for New Zealand. Bitcoin was trading at 6,873 US, down $253 US overnight. And that converts to approximately 9,984 Australian dollars, down 371 Australian dollars. As a matter of interest, iron ore price was trading at 94 US dollars, that's per ton. That is down 0.6%. Aluminium was up 0.6%, and copper was up 1.1%. Announcement this morning at 10:30 our time in Queensland, we're going to see the home loans month on month. The expectation is that the home loans will probably increase by 1.1%. Previously it was 1.4%, so that's a slight decline. And tonight in America, we've got the building permits as well as the housing starts. Our radar tells us that in terms of volume, we can see a lot of companies that had major increases in price as well as increases in volume. The best one we see on our radar, QBE, had nearly 4% rise in the price and also had 195% rise in the average volume. We talk about average volume, which is actually the 50-day average volume, and we see that as a matter of example, that 50-day moving average volume was nearly 3.1 million, and yesterday we've seen 6 million transactions taking place. Behind QBE, IAG, that's the old NRMA, also had nearly 2% rise in the price and 168% rise in the volume, average volume. And we also see Medibank, 2.6% rise in the price and 160% rise in volume. In the mid-cap, we have Accent Group. The rise in the price was 1%, however the volume was 143% rise. Following Accent Group, Bellevue Gold, 1% rise in the price with 142% above the average volume. And that is all from us here at FS Securities. Please trade safely and wisely and have a fantastic day.